个属于这个事业的问题，我们的可以说我们的失业率基本上是零数。我们所面 investment of 12.2 billion, number one in the country, and the highest record ever in Penang. And according to our figures, it has never been so high. Look at this stuff here, this record here, for the year 2000. All along, it has always been around 5 billion. Now it is, after 2008, you can see that these are where all the new benchmarks and the new records are made. Is this coming?
I think it is.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, where the new records are made. So for the first 3 months of the year, Penang attracted 1.8 billion ringgit in investments. Of which 21%, and that comprised 21% of total FDI approved for Malaysia. It means of the 1.8 billion, 900 million is 991 million is foreign investments, and the 991 million in foreign investment constitute 21% of the total FDI approved for Malaysia. So even though we are 1.8 million, we are number 4 in Malaysia for the first 3 months. But in terms of contribution, in terms of foreign investment, we are number 2. And we constitute 21% of Malaysia's total FDI. So number 4 nationally, but FDI we are number 2. And now this FDI number 2, we constitute, as I said, 21%. So it's still a very, very important number. So for this year, we are targeting an investment of 6.1 billion. Of 6.1 billion. This lower figure is to, of course, to enable us to digest or to merge and integrate the record investments of 12.2 billion last year. At the same time, we also want to be more focused in attracting investments which are high value added, high tech, knowledge-based industries which can engender high income, technology transfer and innovative industries. So if you want to go for a high value added, I think we want to be more focused. We should not be talking about only assembling. We should be talking about research development or sales services, after sales services. These are really profitable areas. It's just that when you buy a weapon system, the capital cost is very low. And they are willing to even sell it at cost or below cost. But the ones that they make money is the maintenance and the servicing. Because of the warranty, no other company can do the warranty and the servicing. Only they can do so. So they will jack up the rates very high. That is where they earn the money. So similarly for us, we should also adopt the same approach. Number 1, which are high value added, is product development and design. Number 2, sales service, maintenance and after sales service and maintenance. That's why I said we want to be more targeted only on the high value added, high tech and knowledge based industry, so that we can focus on industries that can generate high income, technology transfer and innovative industries. Now we know that because of our record investments, we have created new jobs, that Penang not only enjoys full employment, we also faces a workers and skills shortage yang ditumpukan ke atas sektor-sektor yang nilai tinggi, yang berteknologi tinggi, yang akan membolehkan kita menambah investment it doesn't matter as long as it's FDI. These scholarships that somehow there's a mess up. I think it is very, very sad where the top student don't get it, but the number 2 gets it. So something is very wrong. PhD cannot get their act together. So like number 1 don't get it, number 2 get it, number 3 don't get it, number 4 get it, something like that. So it doesn't make sense. What is going on? If you cannot even differentiate between number 1 and number 2, I think action must be taken against these little Napoleons or those who don't do their job. And it happens every year. I've seen it happening every year. So don't, and these type of mistakes play with people's lives. It should stop. Those who have been doing it year in, year out still make the same mistakes. Why are they still there? Get new people to come in now. If not, you must well get the new deputy minister to come in.
Maybe he thinking that number 2 is bigger than number 1.
Very dangerous when you say that. I don't think Najib will be too happy.
Maybe he thinks 2 is more than 1.
No, it's all messed up. Number 3 gets it. Number 3 don't get it. Number 4 get it. Number 5 don't get it. Number 6 get it. What's going on? And it's just so simple a matter. You create so much pain, so much anxiety, so much anguish. If you cannot even sort this out, simply how can you have a world-class civil service? And it happens every year. So when people complain, why number 1 don't get it, number 2 get it? Why number 3 don't get it, number 4 get it? What's going on? So can we have a system that works? For instance, you must change the people who make the mistakes. You cannot continue to allow them there. As I said, it is actually very simple. Number 1, make sure you got a good system. Number 2, make sure you got a good work ethic amongst the people doing the job. Number 3, you must have a team spirit. Obviously, in terms of giving these scholarships, there was no system, no work ethic, no team spirit. And what you have is a complete mess that creates anxiety, anguish, tears to those top students. What you do, you only drive all the top students away to other countries. Doesn't make sense, not logical, and just gives a very bad name to the civil service in Malaysia. I'm sure all civil servants are not like that, but don't allow those few civil servants to mess up, to spoil the good name of the civil service. Action should be taken to change them, replace them with people who can do the job better, whoever they are. Make sure, as I said, you want to make sure that things run well. 3 very simple things. System must be good, the work ethic of the workers doing the job must be good, and there must be a team spirit. Obviously, all these 3 were not present. It doesn't happen in other countries, it only happens in Malaysia. You cannot even make a difference between number 1 and number 2. What's going on? Or number 3 and number 4. You get mixed up. What's going on? Okay?